Hey everyone, Galactic Seas. Got a little ahead of myself and jumped right into the next game. Let's see how we do. So we have been running into a lot of zombie Death God decks. They can be very frustrating, yes, but not impossible to beat. It may take um, some unconventional decks, or maybe decks that you don't normally run, or deck setup that you may not normally run in order to clear those to clear or defeat those decks. You want to carry a deck that doesn't specifically focus on clearing the Death God, the Zombie Death God, because you don't really know. I mean, in constructed ladder, you could run into two Death Gods, and maybe that's it. That's all you'll run into for the rest of your ladder up until you decide to be done for the day with the game, or whatever the case may be. And you'll be beat, especially if your deck doesn't have good balance to take care of other decks that may present or come your way. One of my favorite gods that I do like to use is the Deception God. She can be pretty strong against um, the zombie Death God, just because of the card choices they have. Let's go ahead and choose Thievery, my favorite god power. I'm running a early to late game deck. These cards are too high mana. I'm debating on keeping that toast. We have 2 3 mana cards and 1 charge left. Let's keep these and see how we do. The reason I didn't want to roll one of the 3 mana cards was because our probability of pulling a higher card, such as this one, like we did, was much greater. Um, you do want to. It's good and it's not that we got our 6 mana drop, because at this point it changes the balance in your deck, in the cards coming forward. Maybe surprise, surprise. Something that you can definitely use. We have a 2/4 buffed minion that will switch health later on. So let's coin in our 3 mana for 2. This will gain health. Next turn we'll play our second 3 mana drop. When you go first, you get 1 mana crystal. You can use only once per turn. If you go second, you get 3 mana crystals. Or actually, it's 2. Is it 2? No, yeah, it's 3. Oh, very good card. We'll take this and play that. This has ward, so blocks 1 instance of destroy, transform, sleep, or non-attack damage from any opposing swords. So, yes, this is a very good card for the Deception Gun. Let's see how they play this. No, they chose not to clear that. That's okay. That gained an additional health. We're gonna take our Umber Arrow to clear this minion. We could send this back, not allowing it to get any more health. Let's wait off on this for now. Let's play the our hidden flank, Field Assassin. So we have 3 additional damage on the board. They may choose to clear this solely because the ward is something, oh wow, tough to take care of. Now let's see how we're gonna play this. This won't lose stealth unless or hidden unless I play it actively. Let's clear that. Use our Guild Enforcer. That'll be a very good block. With their hero power, they'll be able to bypass this by doing 1 damage to it. That'll expose the 3/3, which they may clear with their 3/2 armor lurker. I like this card. I wouldn't necessarily choose it myself. I definitely don't run it in my deck. It's good for early minion board clear, so if you're dealing with a lot of small attack minions, that armor can really come in handy, especially with that 2 armor. Next turn, we're going to clear that bowl with our with our Guild Enforcer. We'll send this back. It will get hidden, I believe, 1 more time if we send it back. Next turn, we will have board clear with our Rapture Dance. We're very low on health, not a place where we want to be. So let's see if we can start taking a little bit of control here. We'll send this back. Before we do that, let's use our hero power to see what we can get. Oh, very cool. Let's send that card back. Now we have the armor lurker. That's a very good card. So now we're gonna take 6 damage. We'll need to find a way to to get health. This is 15 God favor. We're at 12. We won't board clear if we Rapture Dance. But it may be what we need. It's very tough to see. Let's clear this. We'll clear that so we can get our heal here. We'll heal this for 2. It'll heal us for 3. Let's use our God power first just to see if we have any way to answer these. We don't, that's okay. We'll play this card. We will be taking 6 damage from these barrels. We don't have a way to stop these. At the end of this turn, we will be taking damage from them. What we want to do now is focus on board control. That'll be game next turn, and we won't be able to stop that. Since this card has hidden, we're not able to get to it, and that's 3 damage per barrel, plus 3 from that should be 12. Oh, 2 damage. Okay. We'll end up with 3 health here, unless they have a way to do additional 3 damage to us. Oh, very good. That's game. So they'll hit their hero power with that, and then um, very good game. Very good card. It's really tough to deal with those barrels. The the deception gods that we're running against are running those barrels right now because, like I said earlier, there's a lot of death gods that are running the zombie deck, and that's really what's triggering a lot of these different type of cards being played. There wasn't anything that I saw that we could have done differently. However, I do review my games afterwards. I like to break them down and analyze them to see if there was maybe a different option I could have chose, or seeing if there was any other way to keep better board control and so on and so forth. Thanks for stopping by. This will be the end of this one, and stay tuned for the next game. We'll be uploading it soon.